Okay, so I just deleted the video because I forgot some comics, and I want to do this because I'm a lot. I got all my inquiries out basically. It's just because this has been taking forever to do because either I forget comics or I get interrupted or whatever. So to prevent that, let's just go. If I forget one, too bad. I don't know. It's not gonna be too bad. I might just end up doing like tomorrow, doing a complete comic collection. I don't know. I'm not doing this all the comics for this year thing. I'm not. This is already taking way too long. All right, let's just do the ones on the bed right now, so I know that I did these, and then so I know what I did. Justice League, a league of one, actually, not a league of their own. I'm not going over what the comics collect. This next one is the worst one I got. Superman Year One, just because it's full price. I spent full price on it, and it wasn't that great. It would have been worth it. Yeah, this is the one I forgot. I thought I forgot. But Black Panther versus Deadpool. Had it not been for each issue, and I'm not going over the issues I got this year, so these I won't be going over. But each issue like this issue, Black Panther were all released for free. I would have been like, okay, money well spent. But because they were, I'm like, wasting money. And also the book wasn't that great. But how was I supposed to know that beforehand? In fact, when I was talking about it, I had said that it was reviewed very highly, and it wasn't. It's pretty good, like I hear things sometimes. I hear voices. Preacher, book 2. Or I just remember incorrectly. I want to finish my Preacher collection next year. And early next year, not next year at this time. No, like way before then. Superman and Batman Volume 1. This one I had wanted to get so a long time ago. I had seen it, and then I went to the other store, came back that same day, like an hour later, and it was gone. Couldn't find it. And then years later, this year in fact, I asked for it for my birthday, and I got it, obviously. Along with this one, Joker, His Greatest Jokes. I'm not gonna go over when I got this one, like, oh, I got these for my birthday, or I got these on Christmas, unless I specify. This one, Doomsday Clock, I really hope it's good. The only thing I want to see is I want to see the Watchmen characters interact with the DC characters in an entertaining way. I'm not expecting a whole lot. And if it just delivers on what I want, then I'll be happy. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, Watchmen is being overused. Like, just stop reading it then. I'm not gonna get the Rorschach one by Tom King or the Before Watchmen, which I probably should have gotten. Maybe, well, actually, I could afford it. I get it. I don't know. Probably not. Giant Size X-Men. Oversized hardcover. Of course, I'm not gonna get. No, I just realized the only good one was Darwin Cook, and Darwin Cook, I didn't like his Catwoman one, and it's not, and even that one's not reviewed very highly. Flash by Jeff Johns, book 1. That one's super slow. I'm not getting book 2. But I will continue the other Flash series I have, which we'll see later. Blackest Night, DC Essentials Edition. Now, DC Essentials Editions are supposed to be like, you can start here and you won't be confused. Yeah, this is the total opposite of a DC Essentials Edition. You will be confused. That's why I'm kind of angry that I got it, but as long as I catch up on these, I'll be okay. And that's Green Lantern Book 1 by Jeff Johns. And then this one I thought was just going to be, because it's New 52, I thought it was new continuity, but it's continuing this Green Lantern series, apparently, from what I've heard, of Jeff Johns' run. That's Jeff Johns' Green Lantern Volume 1, Sinestro. This is one of those cheaper ones. Forever Evil Blight, then Forever Evil. I really wish this was all the tie-ins for this book, but it wasn't. A lot more. Then JLA Book 1 by Grant Morrison, or Volume 1, whatever, same thing. It's kind of stupid. I don't like how it's starting out, but I know it gets better as it goes along, because the issues I have read that I have were like way like it was like started at issue 16. I like those issues. Justice League of America, Jeff Johns' worst book in my opinion, but I haven't read anything worse than that, or anything, nothing that would have topped it. Justice League Volume 1 Origin, which is one called. This one is World's Most Dangerous. So this is Volume 1, Origin of Justice League. This that Justice League series is a lot better than the America one I just showed. Volume 2, The Villain's Journey, and then just Trinity War. No real volume. It's just kind of all of that. Crappy Grant Morrison book, Superman Action Comics. I didn't even finish it. I'm done. It's done. Nope. Joe Hill. This is like all the graphic novels that aren't Lock and Key from IDW at least. So I guess it's a graphic novel collection. And speaking of Lock and Key, Volume 2, Head Games. I have Volume 1 on the Kindle. It was free, so I purchased it just to have it hard copy. I try to tell myself when I feel like I should buy it. I might get the Master Edition hardcover. I don't know. Crown of Shadows, Volume 3. Volume 4, Keys to the Kingdom. Volume 5, Clockworks. Volume 6, Alpha and Omega. Whenever I hear Alpha and Omega, I think of that, what's the song called? It's Alpha and Omega's Kingdom Come. And the world, it's by the end of Logan. It's a Johnny Cash song. It's a man in a something, not Man in the Mirror. Lock and Key. When the Man Comes Around, that's the song. That's the song title. Lock and Key, Small World, just like a hardcover. It's unrelated to the This is not like it's not Volume 7. This isn't Volume 8. It's just kind of like wherever. It's like standalone type deals. One shots. Heaven and Earth. This one is included in the issue 0, or the issue 0 is included here, but there's an additional story that's not included here. At least I think so. I don't know. I hope not. I hope there's a new story and there's a reason for why I bought that. I didn't know prior to buying it, and then I bought it, and I went home, and then I looked it up, and I was like, whoopsie daisy. You know, that's why I hate issue 0s. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Superman, Whatever Happens to the Man of Tomorrow. Still have not read that yet. Superman, Up and Away. Also, I don't know if I have it with my Alan Moore's. I like to, for the DC books, I like to have all my Alan Moore's together. And then, of course, Superman all together, like all the titles. But I like to have the creators, too. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Who Killed Jimmy Olsen? Still not read that either. I gotta get on these books. It is in DC, and why it's in this pile. X-Men Milestones, X-Men Milestones, Mutant Massacre. Something stuck in my throat. Batman, Volume 4, 0 Year Secret City. These are all New 52s. Then it's Volume 5, 0 Year Dark City. Volume 6, Graveyard Shift. Volume 7, Endgame. Volume 8, Bloom. No, sorry, Super Heavy. This one's Super Heavy. I get it. This one's Bloom. Volume 9. And Volume 10, Epilogue. Spider-Man, Birth of Venom. The spine is thinner on the newer printings, but it has the same exact thing in it. It's kind of weird. And, like, the new printing isn't that much newer. Like, it didn't come out, like, 10 years after this one did, or whatever. It's weird. Spider-Man Noir, the complete collection. For whatever reason, I thought this was Jeff Lemire, but it's David Hine that writes that Spider-Man Noir. Batman Broken City. Spider-Man Noir is Spider-Man from the 1920s. It's kind of cool. Teen Titans, Aqualad, Rise of Aqualad, Volume 2. 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank. Absolution. JLA Earth 2. Deceased. No, some of these might be last year. Batman Contagion. Batman the Caped Crusader, Volume 1. Batman Detective Comics Faces of Death, Volume 1, New 52. Batman and Robin, Volume 1, Bad Blood, DC Essentials Edition, and also New 52, Volume 1. I don't know why they don't show New 52 on that. I guess it would confuse people. Yes. Demon Star, Volume 1, Batman Incorporated. There's a prequel series I'm reading right now. I got my local library into loan. And it's something alright, and elaborate my reading recommendation for that book next week, which hopefully that will be after Ultimates 2 comes in. Volume 2, Gotham's Most Wanted. I mean, it didn't, obviously did not come in today, so that's why I did this thing today. Because after tomorrow, it'll be 2021 books. Volume 2, Pearl, of Batman and Robin. Superman Unchained. Oh, this is New 52, I just realized. That's weird. Hopefully it's better than the Grant Morrison book. Detective Comics, Batman, Deluxe Edition. This is 80 years celebration. And this is also 80 years celebration. This is with Robin. This one's pretty good so far. MODOK Head Trips. It starts with the early appearances of MODOK, and then it goes into some miniseries, I guess. I don't know why I had those books way on the other side of the Earth. Speaking of Earth, Earth's X, because I was on the alternate Marvel Universe streak. Marvel's Companion, specifically Marvel Ruins, is the alternate Marvel Universe. Iron Man Armor Wars. Really should have chipped in and just gotten the Epic Collection, because it would have saved some money. Thor by Jason Aaron, the complete collection, Volume 1 and Volume 2. So, what I meant by saving money for the Epic Collection is the Epic Collection has a prologue to Armor Wars, and then Armor Wars itself, and I think some after it. Acts of Vengeance, Avengers, that would have been worth the money. X-23, complete collection, Volume 2. Really loved Volume 1. That's a super high recommendation. Oh, and the Jason Aaron Volume 2 you're going to see twice, technically, but I'll explain why. It's not the same book, technically. Okay, so I went through those. Edge of Spider-Verse, Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Daredevil. Spider-Man 2. That's Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2. It's a crossover. Zombies Christmas Carol. Batman Dark Prince Charming. Book 1 of 2. It was cheaper to buy the complete collection of Batman Prince Charming than each individual book. Whoopsie daisy. Batwoman Hydrology Volume 1. It's still on sale now, actually. Mouse. Read it in high school, really liked it. I guess I recommend it then. My high school me recommends it. I just never finished it. Black Hole. I think what happened was it was due and I just never got back to it. This one was reviewed. Black Hole was reviewed higher on Goodreads than it was on Reddit. People were saying it was terrible, and then I looked up on Goodreads, and people actually liked it. I was like, okay, I'm getting it. The book also interested me. It was different kind of book. I was like, okay. Punisher Taxi Wars. I hope I deleted it. I didn't delete that video, so I gotta kind of hurry up, because I hope it doesn't run out of storage. Huck, Volume 1, Mark Millar. If it does, I'm gonna scream. Jupiter's Legacy. And the whole world will hear it. Me screaming. Jupiter's Circle. So that Punisher Taxi Wars is the remaining issues of the Marvel Knight series I don't own. And I don't know if today there's actually another Punisher book I got that was technically Marvel Knights, but it was Kindle. I don't know if I'll ever do a Kindle. All the books I have on Kindle. The Descender, Deadly Class. Descender is the Ascender is the sequel to Descender. Yeah, it's all. I don't understand either. Deadly Class. I'm not gonna go over the volumes. Wicked and Divine, Volume 1. They're all Volume 1s, these. I don't have to say different. Dive Volume 1 and Dive Volume 2. Damn good series. Wicked and Divine I started, and it was alright. Save Sex. Gideon Falls. It was pretty good. Dead Head, or Dead Hand. Cold War stuffing. Cold War shit. Firepower Prelude comic. It's the one-shot OGN original graphic novel. Southern Bastards Volume 1. I Killed Giants. It's a complete series. It's a 7-issue miniseries. Okay, so I have all these. Okay, so I did do these. Yeah, Absolution. Like I did the other one. One's on the bottom. I do Hulk. Oh, I hate this. No, I didn't do these. Hulk, not Hulk, Fantastic Four Omnibus Volume 2. The ones I finished already, I put on the others, I flip them around. And I have one flipped on the other side that I know I went through. Tales of the Batman, Tim Sale. Got it from my cousin because he didn't need it because he doesn't read comics. Gotham Central Complete Collection. This is book 4. I don't know if I'm going in order. Book 1. Book 2. I just love that. I'm more of a reader than a collector, so why would I get the omnibus that's more expensive than getting these even list price? I just don't understand that. Why anyone would do that unless they weren't collecting. Unless they were collecting, sorry. Book 3 and then book 4, which you already saw. Teen Titans Volume 1. This is going to be a pain in the ass to put all back together. Like with the Green Arrow, Kevin Smith. Like when I did my complete Blu-ray collection, I might just put them wherever they could fit. Mr. Miracle, and I do it by DC and by Marvel. Omega Man, both by Tom King. Identity Crisis, don't know if this was last year. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Superman, Wonder Woman, Volume 1. Because of how bad Grant Morrison's run was, I'm reluctant to get into this. But this one I actually liked, and it was reviewed kind of poorly. That's Master Race, Dark Knights 3. It's probably because I wasn't expecting much. Tales of the Batman, Alan Brennert. I mean, it's not a masterpiece, obviously, but I still liked it enough. It was entertaining, and that's all I asked for in a comic, and it's not all I asked for, obviously, but at least there wasn't a mess. It wasn't total mess. I guess why I thought it was good. Batman and the Flash button. If you knew how bad Frank Miller got in his later how he's gotten, then it's basically diet Frank Miller how he is now. So it wasn't as insane as other books, so I liked it. Infinity by Jonathan Hickman, oversized hardcover. Irredeemable Omnibus, this is super heavy, and then Incorruptible Omnibus. Not as heavy, but still damn heavy. Alright, okay, went over those. Got those. All those. Alright, now, let's go for a little ride over to the other stuff. Hop! Alright. Yeah, I'm on the floor. Right there. Okay. Uncanny, no. We do it here. There we go. Uncanny X-Force by Rick Remender Omnibus. Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 1. Was gonna get Volume 2 for Christmas, but I hadn't even started Volume 1, and I don't even know if I like Volume 1. Symbiote Spider-Man. And if I don't like that, the Volume 1 of Peter David, I'll get my money back because it's worth a lot of money now because it's out of print. Pretty quickly. Which is also why I wanted to get Volume 2. That was the main reason. Kick-Ass, Dave Lazowski Years, Book 2. I got Book 3 and 4. So now I have all the Kick-Asses of the original series. And then there's a New Girl one, which I won't get because I'm going to try and get an omnibus with the money I'll get at the end of the week. And tomorrow for my grandma. If it's not as much as she promised, like before, because she's old, then that's my grandma. Not the one that takes me to the library, but the other one, the one that can't drive. So there's can't drive grandma, and there's one that can drive. The one that can't drive obviously takes me to the library. All right, Die Volume 3. Birds of Prey Huntress. Ultimate Collection, Volume 1. Volume 2 is yet to come in, and I really wish that it's gotten the omnibus. They would have 14 omnibuses instead of 13, because I'm really superstitious against number 13. I call it superstitious. That's exactly what it is. It's superstition. It's stupid to have a superstition against number 13 or anything like that. So book 2 was yet to come in. Technically, it's Ultimates 2 Ultimate Collection, but I call it Ultimates 2 Collection. I don't know. Punisher Complete Collection, Punisher Max Complete Collection, Volume 2. So, Goodreads, okay, so Black Widow, Beware the Black Widow. So, for Coldest War, they had almost all of them reviewed low, actually all of them reviewed low, the graphic novels. But the Daredevil one, people have said is really damn good. Like, there's one person that was really good, but I trust him. He's like the top tier, like, Roger Ebert for comic books, basically, because he knows like when a comic is doing bad, you know. So he said it was good, and that's why I don't trust Goodreads almost all the time. That's why I don't trust Goodreads sometimes. Is because they review comics I liked pretty low. So I don't know. That's why I'm not as pissed. So Coldest War, Conan Chronicles of the Darksome Hills. I really hope that Conan is just like Marvel's, like as good as Marvel's, if not better, and it's not as bad as Ass City. Flash by Mark Waid, book 1. I'll be getting more of these than Jeff Johns' run. Green Lantern, book 2 of Jeff Johns. Both those were surprises. You know, I saw Green Lantern beforehand. Whoopsies. Batman Murderer. That one was a Thanksmas present, but I found it because it's technically a Christmas present for my grandmother, the one that drives. She went to Florida. She was gonna go to Florida, but she can't. COVID. But we still had Thanksmas, like if she did. Thor Volume 2, Jason Aaron. This is different than the other Volume 2 I have because this is different artists, so it's a different series. It's not. I didn't double dip. I would never do that. That's stupid. Thor Volume 3, Jason Aaron. The newest one, pun intended, New X-Men. Grant Morrison, I mean, pun intended now. Punisher Max Volume 2. Thorta, Omnibus, Warren Ellis. And last but certainly not the least, Wonder Woman Dead Earth. That is the end. The end. And I'm happy with this cut, because I have everything, hopefully. If I don't, I'm doing a part 2. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again next year either. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll change my mind in a year. That's it. Bye.